Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're having a good weekend. So there's a couple pretty big things I want to talk about today. Of course, most of us know by now that Ava DuVernay has been chosen to direct a New Gods movie, live action movie for DC. Now, I think the first thing about that news is that who was expecting a New Gods movie? I wasn't. I don't think I remember seeing anything. I don't think they included it on any movie slates or anything at like a Comic-Con or anything like that. Unless I'm mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't remember that at all. So that was a surprise to me, and I think a lot of people were actually surprised by that they're announcing a New Gods movie in general. Secondly, I think it's great that they continue to have female directors. So first we have Patty Jenkins with Wonder Woman, and now we're going to have Ava DuVernay. And of course, she is also a very highly acclaimed director. So that's great. And, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be exciting to see who they have in mind to include as far as characters. Who they're going to cast as those characters. Oh my goodness, it's going to be... Yeah, I mean... Oh my goodness, I don't even know how they're going to do a live action version. Well, they can, it's 2018, they can do a live action of anything, I guess. But, if they include like Darkseid or something, oh my god, I don't know. It's going to be really interesting to see who they include now that we've seen Steppenwolf, but he's not dead. Well, I take that back. We don't know what happened to him when he went back to Apocalypse in Justice League. But, and we don't know, like, what time period it's going to take place in as far as their timeline. But, well, they have said before that they're not really going to focus on, like, a centralized theme or... not everything affects everything else in the DC cinematic universe, so, some things are kind of standalone and don't really affect or impact other people's solo movies or stories or something like that, so it could be something like that, Oh, it's crazy. It's going to be crazy. I think a lot of people are excited to see what Ava DuVernay is going to do with it, and I think it's going to be a big movie. I think it's going to be, she's one of those directors that I think a lot of studios are going to, would like to have. I mean, Disney's got her, and so, yeah. Interesting news. Let me know who you would like to see cast as certain characters in the movie. I've seen fan casts for Kathy Bates as Granny Goodness, and she is an amazing actress, and I think that was actually a good choice. Yeah, for sure. Granny Goodness is one of those... It's just a creepy character. Like, it's like a man, a woman, old, like, weird voice, and just, I don't know, like, how do you even think of a character like that? But it's a creepy character, so you definitely have to get a very, very seasoned, high caliber person to play a character like that, because it can go very weird, I think, in a live action version. But I'm excited to see who they pick for whoever they're going to include. So anyway, give me your thoughts on that. And also, of course, we got a new Infinity War trailer. And the first official trailer, I haven't watched TV spots. I've only been watching like the full trailers that they release. And the first one, I really liked it. I really did. It got me more excited than I was expecting to for the movie, and this one also, I think it looks great. We finally got to see Thanos armored up. As I keep saying, I don't want to just see him in like the shirt that they have him in, like kind of sort of regular clothes for that kind of character. I want to see him armored up. Like, that's how I expect to see him. And of course, I'm sure at some point in the movie we'll see him with his full armor on, or at least but you know, maybe they're waiting for part 2. I don't know. But we finally got to see him armored up in this movie. However, it seems like it's in a flashback type of scene because it looks like he's on another planet, and it looks like it could be during the dialogue that Gamora is explaining to Iron Man and them that he has the capability to destroy an entire universe, you know, with the snap of his fingers, which is a cool nod. Many people are expecting to see that kind of scene happen. They show it for a quick second, that he snaps his fingers. But anyway, it looks like that's in a flashback scene because it looks like Gamora, as a little girl, grabs his hand on another planet. Her planet, I guess, her own planet. So it looks like that's when we see him armored up, but I am hoping that we see him armored up during some kind of fight or battle with the Avengers. I just think it makes him look more like a villain and more powerful and more intimidating, which I want him to be. Not that he's not, but I just think the armor adds to that effect. And I'm glad that he looks purple in this trailer. In the first trailer, he kind of looked like pinkish salmon color. I'm glad that he looks purple in this one. So they kind of fixed that. And seeing Spider-Man and in his Iron Spider suit, which we saw in the first trailer, but it was like a action scene, so it's pretty much CG. In this one, we see him standing there in it at the end a couple times, which I'm still not too crazy about the way it looks. I like the design, but it just looks too fake. I don't know, it looks strange for some reason. I know the movie's still not finished. We still have over a month before it comes out, but I don't know, it doesn't look like it's real. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in the movie. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be so good. And I've really only said that about Black Panther. I haven't really said that very often about Marvel movies. I expect them to be good, but I don't expect to be super excited about them just personally, except for Black Panther. You guys know I loved Black Panther. But it definitely looks good, and I think it's going to be, I don't know, I know that the Russo brothers were saying they had to make some hard decisions, and there's going to be some heartbreak and, you know, some sad moments for the fans, but I really just have a hard time believing that they would kill someone. I don't think, like, Iron Man or Captain America is going to die. That's just me personally. Like, someone that has been in the Marvel Universe since Phase 1. Like one of the main Avengers. I just don't see that happening. I guess, I don't know. I would be surprised, especially because this is like a 2-part thing from Infinity War, and who's going to be in the second one if a bunch of them die? I don't know. I guess they're going to have that secret Avengers group, but they have to have like, people aren't going to be that interested if they don't have some of the main Phase 1 characters in Part 2. I don't know. And supposedly Brie Larson's Captain America is not going to be in this one, which I don't really care. Not to be mean, but I don't think I'm going to be all that interested in her movie. So I don't really care if she's in this movie or not. But I would be shocked if someone actually dies in this one, like a main person, like I said, Captain America or someone. If someone dies, I don't know if it's going to be someone that people are all like that hardcore attached to. But okay, we know it's not Black Widow because they already said they're going to do a movie for her. Well, I take that back. They could do, if they do an origin style movie for her, then they would obviously have to take place like in the past. So I guess that's not fair to say. But really, what is she going to do against a villain like Thanos? Even the only thing I had to say about the trailer was, how is it that Thor is like about to get his head popped by Thanos, yet Captain America is over here like blocking him? Captain America can't do that. I'm sorry. I understand, like, they want the heroes to win all the time in Marvel movies and they want to beat the villains. I get that. But Captain America, come on, people. He is not that strong. Unless he has like, I think the only way that he could be doing that is if he has some kind of like Wakandan technology in his suit or something. That's the only way I think that he'd be able to do that. Because he obviously has that new invisible shield, which is going to be obviously from Wakanda. So And it seems like they're using a lot of Wakandan technology in this movie. So I guess I shouldn't speak too soon because I don't know. But I think personally, I think that's the only way that he could be doing that. That's like Batman blocking a punch or whatever from Darkseid. That's not going to happen. Yes, Captain America, he doesn't really have powers. He's kind of just like a lot stronger than an average person, you know. But then again, Batman is supposed to be like way above average as far as human performance and stuff like that. So they're sort of comparable, but even Captain America, as strong as he is, I don't think that he's strong enough to do that. Just on his own, you know. I know that his heart, like he almost lifted Thor's hammer, so that's sort of a comparable moment because of his heart. His, you know, that was the way that he was almost able to lift it because he was worthy. I think he can only be doing it with some kind of Wakandan technology. You know, maybe something similar to the technology that they used in Black Panther's suit in the movie. I don't think he could be doing it on his own. That's just me. So hopefully it's not just one of those things where they're like dumbing down Thanos' powers and Captain America is so determined to defeat him that he's able to do that. Like, I hope it's that he's, you know, I don't know, because otherwise it's going to seem like Thanos is not as powerful as he should be. But we'll see. I'm not going to jump to conclusions. There was just like one of those moments like, what? How the heck is that happening? You know, during the trailer. But we'll have to wait and see in the movie. So those are my thoughts on it. I really liked the trailer. I think this is going to be such a good movie. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. And so let me know what you guys think about the new Infinity War trailer and the news about the New Gods movie. So leave your comments in the comment section and like, share, subscribe. Check out my links in the description. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.